Hopefully this video will show you how to take a negative using a regular scanner, in this case a 941 Dell that I've had for 15 years, and take that negative and with the correct lighting turn it into a usable negative. First off, you need the correct lighting. The reflector you see here on this microphone stand, I bought this at Walmart, and I am using a 60-watt LED bulb. I like using this microphone stand because it is so easily adjustable, all positions. I start with the light about 30 inches above the scanner. I have my scanner set to photo at 300 dpi. Place the negative on the scanner with the glossy side down. These old negatives can be cleaned up with isopropyl alcohol and a soft cotton cloth. However, make sure that you scan your negative first before you try to clean it in case anything goes wrong. And of course, make sure your scanner bed is very clean. This will work on all size negatives and all thicknesses of negatives. You just have to play with your light to get it right. I usually use 2 pieces of typing paper with clothespins over my light. It will take some experimenting for you to get the lighting just right, but once you do, you can have a negative as clear as one done on a negative scanner. I have a Canon negative scanner and an Epson negative scanner, but those scanners will not accept a large negative or an unusual size negative. If you get your lighting just right with an old scanner like shown here, you can have the quality that you would get with an Epson or a Canon scanner. You can remove the clothespins one at a time so that the sheets can be adjusted but still left hanging on the light. As you see here, I'm just using one sheet of typing paper over the light, but the weight of the clothespin on the sheet of typing paper that I'm not using is holding it down out of the way. Sometimes you'll need to use the full light as shown here, and even move that light down closer. I have actually put that light all the way down to where it touches the scanner. The really good thing about using an LED bulb is it doesn't create much heat at all and won't damage your negatives, whereas a regular bulb or a CFL bulb will. At times you'll find that it's necessary to use a third sheet of typing paper directly over your negative on the scanner bed as shown here. Here I have the scanner and the microphone stand set up right beside my old Dell computer that I use. Here is an example of a negative that's way too light, unusable. And here is a negative that's way too dark. You will develop an eye for this. When you look at a negative after you've done this for a while, you'll see before you even convert it to a photo whether it's going to work or not. Now in this negative of my dad, you can see how the light colors and the dark colors are kind of evenly balanced. This is a perfect negative. Now my dad's photo came out so good that I had to do very little adjustment to it. Now you really need a software like Photoshop, Adobe Photoshop, but it doesn't have to be Adobe. In Photoshop, under Filter is Adjustments, and then Invert. And of course when you invert the negative, it turns it into a photo. If you placed your negative on the scanner bed in the incorrect position upside down, You can correct that by going to Image and Rotate and then flip horizontal, and you can make a mirror image of it. Here you need to resize your photo. Shown here is a width of 1.73, I believe. And what I usually go with is like an 8 by 10 at 300 pixels per inch, which is the correct minimum for printing. And you do that by going to Image, Resize, then Image Size. And finally, you want to do all of your adjustments on your photo as shown here in the drop-down list. And this is Adobe 14. Well, I hope this little video has been useful to you. I looked online and could not find anything that tells you how to convert a negative using a standard scanner in depth as this video is.